Hello everyone, I'm Matteo from Coolsmartphone.com, and today I have the Honor View 10 to give us a first look at. The Honor View 10 is Honor's new flagship device, announced late in 2017 and just about to go in stores the week of January 8th, 2018. The Honor View 10 is a 6-inch 2:1 aspect ratio screen device of 6-inch diagonal. So this is the size of the latest line of flagships, from the Samsung Galaxy S8 to the Huawei Mate 10 to the Google Pixel 2 XL. The Honor View 10 comes in at £449 in UK as a recommended retail price and packs a lot of value for money for that price. You get the same chipset as in the Huawei Mate 10, the Kirin 970. You get, with that chipset, also an integrated neural network processor, which allows the software on the Honor View 10 to perform artificial intelligence and machine learning to optimize camera gestures, battery performance, and in future more and more software features. As well as that, you get a dual camera on the back. That's with 20 megapixel and 16 megapixel sensors, both f1.8. And on the front you get a 13 megapixel selfie camera. As I mentioned, the AI is core to this phone, and especially with regards to photography. Huawei and Honor have not skimped on some of the basic specifications. You get a USB Type-C port on the bottom and a Courage port, a 3.5mm audio jack. So you're not making any trade-off in the ports department. Unlike the Mate 10 Pro, the fingerprint scanner on the Honor View 10 has been moved to the front. So it's just on the lower bezel and allows you to unlock very rapidly, unlock the device and authenticate yourself. As well as that, it can be used for gestures. You can replace the soft buttons for navigation at the bottom with gestures on the fingerprint scanner. So it's more than just a fingerprint scanner. I think one of the key features for travelers here will be the infrared port at the top of the device. That will allow you to remote control televisions, radios, media stations, air conditioning units, any sort of device that has infrared interfaces. This is particularly useful for travelers who are going into hotels that have lockdown televisions that won't allow you to change the source to an HDMI input, if, for example, you have your own laptop or media player you want to plug into the television. The Honor View 10 has a 6-inch diagonal screen, as I mentioned earlier. It's 2:1 aspect ratio. That's full HD plus in resolution. It's very clear. It's 403 pixels per inch, and it works great. As with other modern Android software, you can make full use of the screen for many optimized applications. Huawei's EMUI 8 software that comes on the Honor View 10 will also be able to scale apps up to make use of that screen. So the screen is lovely. As chief pixel density enthusiast, I would recommend this. The colors are strong, contrast ratio is good. It is an LCD panel, but the colors are very vibrant for that particular technology. The aluminium unibody, in this case it's a blue model, is fairly flat on the back and has curved edges. The antenna bands are at the top, as we've seen previously on Meizu devices, Apple devices and other devices that have been using this industrial design, which seems to work quite well. The big thing to note is that there is quite a camera bump. The camera lenses do stick out quite a lot from the body of the device. Unlike on the Honor 8 Pro, where it was flush with the body, the camera units do stick out here. Within the device there's a 3750 milliamp hour battery, which I'm told gives very good battery life, both with a very efficient 10 nanometer Kirin 970 chipset and EMUI's software optimizations for battery life. We haven't had the device long enough to be able to make any judgments on that, but we look forward to doing so soon. So there you have it, the Honor View 10. This review device has 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. This storage is expandable with microSD cards up to 256 GB. Another important thing to note is that it is a hybrid dual SIM solution, which gives you the opportunity to either have one nano SIM and one microSD, or to have two nano SIM cards in the device. The radios on the Honor View 10 are just as they were on the Huawei Mate 10 Pro, which allow you to have both active 4G SIMs for data at the same time, which can be used to accelerate downloads over two separate 4G connections. So far my impressions of the device are very, very good. The camera is impressive, the automatic settings for the camera is good, and it's a lovely device to hold in hand. Only point that I was a bit disappointed with was the camera unit sticking out, but that's not necessarily an issue because, as always, I recommend having a case with it. And one of the positives is that Honor includes a case in the box. So you can pop the case that comes with the device in the box. You have no protruding cameras, they're less likely to get scratched or damaged. There is, as it is a device that has been out in China for about a month now, there's quite a selection of accessories, including cases, available on Amazon in the UK and from AliExpress. So there's quite a choice of accessories to improve your experience with the device. As I said, first impressions very, very positive. I'm very happy to see the infrared port on the device, and I look forward to putting the device through its paces in my future travels. Thanks very much, and thank you very much to our cameraman, Lukasz, who has very graciously dedicated his time and equipment to filming this for Coolsmartphone. Thanks, Lukasz. So thanks everyone, we'll give you a full review of this device in the coming weeks and putting the Honor View 10 through its paces while travelling. Thank you.